Misconception number one, you can't take too much B12. This is probably the most dangerous myth. Many people believe that since B12 is water soluble, excess amounts are simply just flushed out in the urine. But this new research suggests that that whole story, while acute toxicity is very rare, having chronic high levels, especially of the inactive form, might be associated with markers of brain damage. Misconception number two, more B12 means more energy. While B12 is involved in energy production, taking more than your body needs won't give you extra energy. Once your cells have what they need for normal function, additional B12 doesn't provide any additional benefits. And as this study suggests, it might even be harmful. Misconception number three, all B12 in your blood is the same. This is a crucial one. Not all B12 in your blood is created equal. There are actually two main forms. Holo-transcobalamin, this is the active form that your cells can actually use. Think of it as the key that unlocks the door to your cells. And then there's holo-haptocorin. This is the inactive form that can't directly enter your cells. It's more like B12 that's sitting around in storage. And here's the kicker. When you go to a doctor and get your B12 levels tested, they're measuring your total B12, not distinguishing between these two forms. So you could have what looks like normal levels or even high B12 on paper, but if too much is in that inactive form, you might still have problems. In fact, the study found that people with lower levels of the active form showed slower visual processing in their brains and more white matter lesions on their brain scans, even though their total B12 levels were considered normal. Let me give you an analogy that might help explain this concept even better. Imagine your body's B12 situation is like your financial status. When doctors test your total B12, it's like looking at your total net worth on paper. But just like with money, what matters isn't how much you have, but how much you can actually use. Think of active B12 as the cash in your wallet and checking account, immediately available for your body to use. Meanwhile, inactive B12 is more like money locked in a long-term CD or investment that you can't access right away. You might look wealthy on paper with $1 million, but if 990,000 is locked up in investments, and if you only have 10,000 in cash, you might still be struggling to pay your immediate bills. At the same time, you might have normal B12 levels, but still experience issues, especially if you don't have enough of the active usable form.